butt air.
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of Murderhobos Anonymous. We're playing some 5th edition D&D here at the Playmore Game Store in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining us for our 36th episode of Murderhobos Anonymous Season 2, Within the Cradle of the Death God. I've decided to name the episode for some reason. Before we get started, I just want to go through some credits here. The background effects that you will hear right now are from tabletopaudio.com. There it is. Missing that last week. The music during the pre-show and during this episode is from pretzel.rocks, a music streaming service for Twitch streamers, YouTubers, and anyone who doesn't want to have to deal with royalties. Last week, things happened.
Did they?
They did.
I don't know.
What did we do this week? Oh, we fought a bunch of
Modrons?
Modrons, yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'm pulling up the map here.
Athos was like, no, let's not go in the room of lightning, and you guys were like,
but we want to look in the room of lightning.
Oh yeah, just to definitely remember this.
The Mechanus chain.
All the blood.
Oh, my imp's up there.
Yeah.
What's
It's too bad you didn't finish the map, but you know, 100% completion isn't all that it's up for.
Probably just a bunch of gold.
Yeah, you had last
exactly.
week, 2 weeks ago, we finished the wardrobes, and you'd moved up to down the stairs where your imp had discovered a magical effect that seemed to destroy everything, and but you were able to disable it by pulling a ring out of a iron boar's mouth. And then there was this Mechanus chain you didn't quite figure out because you all suck at intelligence. Where's Sullivan when you need him? He's over there.
No, we found him, remember? We found like a weird tiny Sullivan.
Yeah, you did find a Sullivan.
Yep.
Oh man, we should have taken him up there and asked.
Yeah, like, come on, Sullivan, let's go check.
He seemed to be a slightly lesser Sullivan.
Yeah, he's still good.
He remembered everything, but he wasn't his stats weren't as good. He didn't get. He was level 0, so he didn't get ability score increases. So.
Oh.
That's fine. He doesn't get those an increase, right? I don't know how it works.
Wizards don't get ability score increases. Is that what you mean?
He's not a wizard.
Wizards don't level up anymore.
Oh, sorcerers don't level up then apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
They don't need gold, so yeah, they do.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. They don't level up anymore because they don't have any gold. Wah, wah.
I leveled up, and I have our secret weapon just in time.
Featherfall?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm sure there is nowhere else in this tomb where you could accidentally fall.
That's a good point.
So, you then ended up in a green room.
Right.
Filled with green smoke. It's not there anymore because you put a lid on the cauldron. There you found the 3 best friends ever.
Yes.
Yeah, they're great.
We go pull up the image again because why not?
I wrote straw bundle.
I have Joho.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah,
I
Joho
have
the
Clay
monkey.
Face.
And Clay No Face.
Clay No Face.
Clay No Face, Joho. Yeah, Clay No Face, Joho, Straw Bundle. I'm pretty sure I still remember their names, their voices, except maybe Joho. I don't remember what I did for him.
I don't think he had a voice. Like he went to talk and he said, "Hey," and he coughed up a bunch of stuff.
Yep. And then we called him creepy, and then he felt sad.
Yeah. So yeah, they're with you. They're in your bags. They give you charms.
Oh, Kathos isn't breathing right now.
No, you aren't. Clay No Face. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
That's nice.
You're trying out not breathing, like holding your breath, and then you woke up the next morning and forgot that you weren't breathing anymore. It's just your life now.
He's like, is this what a lich feels like?
You can ask one.
I could.
Your rest does in fact go without a hitch.
That's scary.
That's even more frightening.
You're pretty sure you have all of your ears.
Does Kathos have both of his horns?
Last he checked, yeah. I mean, the one that was trying to take your horns didn't take your horn, so yeah, you're pretty sure you have at least 3 ears. So all is normal.
At least 3.
At least 3.
Oh yeah, I think I went.
No
back
more than 4 though. That would be ridiculous.
I went back and I listened to that, and I'm like, I think it was Baggy Nana. Was that the name?
It was Peggy.
Peggy Nana.
Peggy Deadbells.
Because Baggy Nana had like a heart gem, right? Somebody had that.
Was it Baggy or Peggy?
I thought it was
think it was
Baggy.
Baggy.
Was it Baggy Nana?
I think we encountered 2.
Yeah, they
We
were
might
2
have-
different ones.
We
I
killed
think-
one.
Yeah, we only. Well, I was. Only
Okay,
present
I
for
think
one.
Peggy was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, Peggy
Yeah.
was Sullivan's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. String of chattering children's teeth.
I think so. I don't know.
Sounds right.
'Cause I went back and I was like,
Kathos was asleep during.
Baggy Nana had a squirming leather sack sewn over her head.
when we opened it, did smoke come out?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That sounds right. We thought there was like animals inside,
Yeah.
and I know you guys love animals, so you were like all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your disappointment was immeasurable, and your day was ruined.
My year was ruined.
Luckily, it's been a new year.
It has been a new year.
Is it a new year?
Who knows?
How long have we
moment,
been
I-
down here? We have no way of knowing.
In game, it's been a year. Probably not actually. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it was like February for a minute.
Maybe, I don't know.
March.
Maybe in game that was like at the end of the year. It was December.
And
New
then
year,
you
next
also
day.
found the skeleton gate down here.
Yeah, we couldn't get it open though. It
5
was sad.
Yeah.
There's no place to put the keys, right?
A heavy, nope, that's the cage, sorry. Yeah, this 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door is made of greenstone. Its surface carved with grinning goblin skeletons. A belt of smooth stone spans the door at a height of 4 feet, set with 5 gold symbols in a row, a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each symbol is engraved on a recessed circular seal, but there were no keyholes that you could see.
We gotta go through the doors on the top.
Any preference?
Let's start with the 9 o'clock door.
The 9 o'clock door. This one?
Yeah.
But everything seems fine. That's suspicious.
Yeah, you see 5 doors on the balcony above.
Okay.
Yeah, our doll friends, they seem to be under the impression that they would be back at any moment.
Exactly. Oh yeah, do our doll friends say anything happened when we were asleep? They don't sleep. They're dolls.
No, they said they didn't do anything, but they did say that you guys are all weird.
We are. That's
Valid.
They don't
you
understand
got
the
that.
sleeping thing.
You got that in one.
They
Good
don't
job.
understand. They were children.
Yeah, a long time ago.
They don't understand sleeping anymore as like a concept. It's like, what is this?
Apparently not. I thought it was really weird that you all kind of just were unconscious for like 8 hours.
I mean, it is weird when you think about it like that.
I mean, who knows? Who knows what they were doing to fill their time for 8 hours?
Very marijuana philosopher right here. Yes, it's like.
If you talk to them about the skeleton gate, they do say that the 5 skeleton keys are needed to unlock the skeleton gate. And then you produce them. They say, oh yeah, those ones.
But there's no holes.
But before you can use them, the keyholes must be opened. The 5 adjoining rooms contain trials that can be overcome to open the 5 keyholes.
No.
You want to do some trials?
Yeah, I guess we got.
It's like our favorite thing in the whole world, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
really good at them.
which one do you want to go first?
Catho said 9 o'clock, so the one to immediately to our left as the map goes.
Which one?
The bottom left one.
You can point at it.
There.
That one. Okay. There is a hexagon carved into this door, into the door of this room.
Okay.
We're gonna have 5 attacks. We're going for it.
A pentadrone.
Yeah, we're gonna open the doors and it's just my drone. It's just nothing but them.
packed in like sardines.
Not again.
5,000 pentadrones.
5,000. Yeah.
They all exhale at the same time.
Let's close the door. A few will come out with us, but we'll be fine.
All right. When you open the door, a large, cracked, six-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered in tiny black sigils. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy."
Okay. Which shape is this room?
The hexagon?
Yeah,
Oh, it's hexagon. Okay.
I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
right one.
What's this? 6-sided.
So Piggy, Piggy, Piggy?
Quick, Druid, summon 3 pigs.
You said it's a mirror?
Yeah, six-sided mirror.
Six
I think it, as in it has 6 edges, maybe?
What did you say that was there?
There were 5 unlit candles, made of yellow wax and covered in tiny black sigils.
Okay. Shall we go in?
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a trap.
I mean, I'll go in and I'll inspect the mirror and the shelf with the candles, looking for traps while I'm going through this.
Sure. The mirror itself, it's cracked. It doesn't seem to be able to be pried from the wall,
Okay.
or even damaged more than it already is. Roll up investigation check. I know you're all really good at that.
It's better than last week. 6.
Yeah, you find just the 5 candles.
Okay.
Yes, since you don't die immediately upon walking in, Kathos will join you and also look around.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Yeah, I'll come too.
That is a 14.
Looking around the desk and everything, you notice that just behind the I guess it's a shelf. Under the shelf
Okay.
itself, you kind of dig around under the shelf and you find a 6th candle.
Okay.
Okay.
Put the candle on the shelf with the rest of the candles.
It's going to turn
Oh,
us
that-
all into pigs.
That would make sense. It's a 6-sided mirror, but there's 5 candles, and you found a 6th candle. Okay, it's a hexagon room.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, hexagons have 5 sides.
They do. Do we light the candles now?
I mean, I assume that's why we have candles.
I
It'd
don't
be weird.
know.
It'd be weird to just have the candles, but not
we-
light the candles.
And then it all goes down. It's there. You've solved the puzzle. You found the candle.
How many sides does a cube have?
7.
1.
That's correct. Do you know what that reference is from? Doctor Who. Well, it might be from something else.
Was it the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 sides on the outside and 1 inside.
Why does it be 6 outside and the inside's all counted as 1?
Well, it's the inside.
It's the inside.
Fine.
It's more of a pun than an actual
Yes.
I got
accurate
it.
statement.
Anyway, you have 6 candles.
Need 10 more. Light the candles?
Do we light the candles? We can
Go,
light
let's
the
do it.
candles.
Light the candles.
All
Okay.
right.
Yep.
While you're lighting the candles, everyone roll a perception check.
I like those more than
You have
investigation.
advantage.
Yay.
Papa Zottle.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
I don't like them more than investigation anymore.
24.
I rolled a natural 20, so I also have 24.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Busy lighting the candles.
So you're lighting the candles. You're not paying attention.
So from where you're standing, I assume
Start
you're
to
standing
sound
in
like
roughly
pigs.
this orientation with Kathos in the middle and Maurice on the south, Peepo on the north. Kathos starts lighting the candles one by one. You know, with her bic, with his bic lighter.
We start.
So he's
Gotta have it big.
Yeah. You do the little flip things, and then you drop it, and you pick it up, and then you light it. 'Cause that's what happens every time you try to do that. When he starts lighting the candles, Peepo, in the corner of your eye, you notice a... actually, you don't notice anything. Never mind. I misread that. So you light all 6 candles. Now what?
Oh, 24 didn't.
Well, it'll notice something when all of the requirements have happened.
Okay.
Okay, all the candles are lit.
Alright, somebody say Piggy.
How about you? You can turn into a pig.
No, I lit the candles.
You just said Piggy first, so now I just need to say it more.
Alright.
Kathos can see himself in the mirror, and Peepo can see Maurice, and Maurice can see Peepo because of the angles.
Angles.
Alright, I said the first one. You guys say the
No.
next.
I said the second. You said the first. I said the second. Go ahead. Everybody take a turn.
I mean, you have to actually say the words, though.
Yeah.
I already said it.
We said it was in the middle of a sentence.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Bloody Mary.
Candyman.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm afraid a pig's just going to attack us. Now it's going to jump out of the mirror.
I think we're gonna turn into pigs. It's a mirror.
Yeah.
I said it. You said it once. I said it once.
It's your
Yeah.
turn, Marie.
Is that how it works?
Maybe we'll find out once
Find
you
out.
say it.
6 hours later. Okay, so who's saying it first?
Kathos said it first.
You said it second.
Fine, I'll say Piggy.
Well, you're the only one. You've said Piggy first now.
Okay.
No, I said Piggy first. Like,
Well, now you've said Piggy.
why are we like this? I said it in a sentence.
Yeah, it wasn't a sentence.
So I was 1, 2. You
I said it in a sentence as well.
say it again.
Say it again.
Okay, Piggy.
All right. When Piggy is said 3 times,
3 different creatures.
In a
not
row.
In a sentence, or not in a row. at
or
all.
maybe that doesn't count then. Maybe you have to say it in a row.
We'll figure it out
Piggy,
eventually.
The narrator gives up and says, "Fine, Piggy, Piggy, Piggy," and then it happens.
Well, that's
the
Stanley
narrator.
Parable. Yeah.
The narrator is always a character in the show, even if they can't see them. Let's see. Maurice, you see in the reflection of the mirror a lever appear on the north wall next to Peepo.
I'm afraid to look away. like it's behind me, right?
It's you're in the
It's
on
like
the south
it's like
hall.
behind
You're looking.
Peepo.
Yeah, you're looking through the mirror at Peepo standing, 10 feet away from you at the north wall, and you can see the lever. And you glance over at Peepo, and it's not on the wall, but it is in the mirror in the wall.
Peepo, reach behind you.
Well, no, I'll just cast Mage Hand and
Okay.
send it over and see if I can pull the lever with the Mage Hand.
What are you doing?
Watch it with that mage hand.
Yeah.
All right, your mage hand. You direct it through the mirror, and it pulls the lever, and you hear a ka-chunk, and then a sliding sound back in the main room.
Okay. Apparently we didn't screw this up.
Yeah.
Yet.
We didn't screw it
It's
up
It's
yet.
not over. We're not out of the room. So technically.
you look down, and the hexagon seal rolls aside on the band, and you can see a hexagonal keyhole behind it.
Okay. Do you want to go put the key in now, or do you want to wait until we've got all the holes?
Let's wait until we get all the holes.
Okay.
That way something can't come along while we're distracted and steal a key.
That's a good point. Kathos thinking all the time,
Got
just
this
so smart.
Okay. What room would you like to go in next?
You want to
Clock.
keep going north?
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be awkward when we get to the
So we weren't attacked
The other
by
one,
pigs. We're turned into pigs. That's cool.
yes.
Okay.
I was
I
worried
mean,
too.
being turned into a pig, not necessarily the worst outcome.
I mean,
Bacon?
It is, yeah, if somebody really wants some bacon, it can be pretty bad.
I mean, there's some pretty nasty pig monsters.
If it were like true polymorph, that would be terrible.
Yeah,
yeah, that would be pretty bad.
The
That
door to
would.
this area has a pentagon carved into it.
We do the pentagon.
Pentagon, that's 5.
Okay.
It's 5.
This
When
is
you-
the room with
when
the
you open the
pentagrams
door-
in it.
What was the other one? I thought the other one.
That was
That
hexagon.
was 6.
You're right.
The delicious smell of spiced meat greets you as you open
We
the
found the bacon.
As you open the door, there's a 20-foot corridor leading into
This is what
a
happened to
room
the piggies
beyond.
from the other room.
You move forward.
Yeah.
Sure.
Um,
Smells good.
We found the bacon.
At the end of a 20-foot long corridor, a room opens up with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on 3 tables,
Nope, not dealing with those tapestries.
consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cakes. Flagons of frothy beer complete the banquet. A gaunt human male in a dusty black suit quietly arranges the items on the cake table, taking notice of your intrusion. Without a word, he gestures for you to come forward and sample the feast.
Hello.
What's safe?
Did he not respond, Jess? Hello.
Did you say hello, Mon?
I said hail and well met.
Oh, hail,
Do we
and well
have
met.
Kubazan or Nang Nang within our midst?
No, neither.
Neither.
I don't know who I am.
You are Ijin or Ijin.
Yeah. That's who
You're
I am.
Papazato.
I know I'm
I'm
Papazato.
Shigumbi.
All right then.
Right.
Nang Nang is over there.
Yeah.
So what did you ask him?
Wait, we have Sullivan. Does Sullivan have Nang
We got spare. We got spare.
We have different Sullivan.
Does our Sullivan have
Yep.
Nang
I don't think
You
so.
have Sullivan.
Yeah.
Wait, if we give Sullivan,
We have half Sullivan.
we steal some of those items if we give it to him.
So, does the butler guy say anything when we?
He just silently gestures for you to come forward and sample, kind of just.
Okay. Can like we inspect the food, make sure it's like safe?
Yeah, I mean, there's roast boar, squash stew, iced cakes, frothy beer.
Last time there was a boar, though, I think we tried to put our heads in it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, now we can eat its head, though. It's different.
It's true. Can I send my imp to look behind the tapestries? And, like, not look myself, just my imp is gonna be the one that...
You do this.
I mean, if you guys want to wait 10 minutes, I could ritually cast purify food and water, but
I'm okay with that.
So your imp is looking at the tapestries?
Yeah.
Okay, have your imp roll a perception check.
Crap.
The tapestries, as far as you can tell from where you are, appear to be made up of pentagonal patches stitched together.
pentagon. Okay, so little
Yeah.
5-sided shapes put together.
Yeah,
It
5,
must be
and
a
they're
weird-
all
weird
of
pattern.
red shades.
Weird.
There's 5 of them hanging from iron rods bolted to the wall.
Okay, and there's 5 of them.
You got a 14.
Okay. Something's bothering him about the pattern, but he can't quite figure it out.
Okay, but he's not going crazy or anything?
No.
Okay, I will look too.
Okay, roll a perception. The two of you inspecting the food. It looks very
Yeah.
good. Looks very tasty.
I got 23.
Wow.
You notice in the southern tapestry, or the southwest tapestry. So this one here. So you're looking at that, and you see a subliminal devil's face. Like it's subliminal. It's sort of in between the patterns of the pentagonal patches. You see a devil's face cleverly hidden in the design.
You gotta squint your eyes, go over
It's-
to one side.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
Devil's-
magic eye.
Devil's open mouth forms a pentagon, and it's dark within that.
Can I mage hand some food into the mouth?
Feed it.
Yeah. You the mage hand picks up some food, carries it to the mouth, and the food disappears and the hand disappears. It goes into the mouth, and then you pull it out. Do you carry the food back out again?
No, I drop it.
Drop it, and then you pull the hand out again, and it seems fine. With a little bit of like cake frosting stuck to the mage hand.
It's fine.
Oh, not the cakes.
Well, then help.
I mean, if you want the cake so bad, just eat the cake.
Yeah, just eat the little cake.
What's going to happen?
I don't know.
We don't know. You might die, but Kathos is just putting all the food inside the devil mouth.
All the food. Oh, but it could all be edible.
You can't put all of it. You can put all of it?
You can start
Some of
stuffing it in.
Maybe a little bit of everything.
Maybe you could reach in there. If your mage hand can go in, can you put your hand in?
Oh. I guess it.
Technically, we haven't seen it, so
Yep.
we don't even know what the hell you're doing.
I think once the mage hand disappears inside of a tapestry, it's probably pretty obvious what's going on.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the pattern.
Can I like try and stuff the pig inside?
Are you gonna?
There's a pig?
Are you gonna put your?
There was a pig.
Hole's not big enough.
Are you
Hole's
gonna-
big enough for like your
God.
hand to go in
No, I
and
wanna
maybe a
stuff
small
whole
ice.
pork. Fine.
Like, okay, so can I send the mage hand back in to fish around for stuff?
I mean, you stick your mage hand in that hole, and then kind of shake it all about and do the hokey pokey.
Yes.
And then when you pull it out, it's just covered in icing and cake bits. Your mage hand can't feel.
That's true.
You
wanna lick the frosting
You
off
can't
his
roll
mage
a
hand?
perception or investigation check with your mage hand. Maybe a thief could, but
Can
Hey, Arcane Trickster probably.
Yeah,
could.
Arcane
Yeah.
Trickster.
alright, can I send the imp to do it?
yeah.
I will do that. Kathos doesn't want to stick his hand.
That
in
they
the-
might be able to fit their whole body in there.
Yeah.
Okay, he shoves his arm up in there.
It's grabbing for stuff. It's feeling for
He says that
anything.
it feels like there's a lever in here.
Pull the lever, Mr. Imp.
He pulls the lever. Pulls the lever. You hear a ka-chunk and a rolling sound coming from outside. And the imp pulls out his arm. It's covered in cake batter.
Why did you put so much cake in there?
And he licks his fingers.
It's like, rest in peace, Tim.
He licks his fingers. Is he okay?
He's fine. He's immune to poison.
He's enjoying the cake.
He says, oh, actually, it's like that was kind of a energy boost. Oh yeah,
From
It's
the
like,
cake?
It's like drinking a Red Bull. None of you know what that is, but
He knows. I mean,
it's
he's
an
from
imp
another
thing.
He's from another plane of
Yeah.
existence. Yeah.
All right, so
See, there in the Nine Hells, there's this bull who's red.
What are you drinking from this bowl?
And he magically.
I mean, it's sort of a yellowish drink, so
oh no.
Tastes about the same.
that
too.
is where the name comes from. You didn't know.
So the imp is safe. The imp is your imp just ate food and is fine.
Yeah. I know that imps are immune to poison.
I mean, you could probably tell us if it was poisoned, though.
Yeah, he said it tasted good. It was really good. He like licks his hand off completely. He's like, oh yeah, it's good.
All right, lick the mage hand, Peepo,
I have standards.
and get your own cake.
Papazotto certainly
Stuff
does.
your face full of pork.
I'll get my own. Yeah.
What are you gonna eat?
I want the cake.
The cake?
Is there more cake?
Yeah, it's tons of cake.
Yeah, cake.
All right, you eat a cake. All right.
Now my dead.
Roll 2d10.
Oh God,
Rest in peace.
it's making you roll stuff.
Are you casting like wild magic? Wait, which was? Oh, 2d10.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was d100.
4 and 8.
12.
12. You gain 12 temporary hit points.
Yay!
That's pretty good.
It's really good cake, guys.
I wonder if the other things are as good.
I don't know. Does the imp want to try some other foods?
I'll
He said he's fine.
I'm
He's,
just
he's a
gonna-
small guy. The little cake is good.
I'm just gonna try.
He has
and
to
eat,
watch his blood sugar.
I'm just gonna try and eat some squash stew.
That's a bad
Squash
one.
stew. You feel healthier, and you have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And make sure you make a note of what you ate, just
Okay.
for reasons.
Okay.
I don't trust this. Why is it all good things?
Do you want Kathos to die and eat the pork?
Eat the pork.
Eat the pig.
Eat the
Okay,
pork.
Kathos will eat a little bit of pig.
All right, you feel stronger and have advantage on strength checks.
Okay. That
There's probably some other coded to this that we're not aware of, but we'll figure it out when it comes.
Yeah, weirdly enough. No process.
Con saves. Okay.
Okay. There's still some beer too. Frosty
I need
beer.
to stay clear-headed. I'm not.
Kathos is like, I'm the healer.
I don't want to take disadvantage on a bunch of checks just because I want to get crunk.
Okay, I'll have
There's a time and
I'll
a
have some.
place.
people.
All right, you drink some beer. It's really good. It's rich. It's very flavorful.
How drunk am I?
You are not drunk.
Aw.
You gain a special die, a D6. Anytime in the next 24 hours, You can roll this die once and add the results to a d20 roll you just made.
It's a bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah, you gain a bardic inspiration. Additionally, let's see, which trickster guy did you have?
I didn't have
Papazzotto.
Papazzotto.
Let's see.
No, free.
The power that Papazzotto has given to you, which is you can't be surprised, you gain advantage on wisdom checks, and you never take damage from falling, is currently suppressed for the next 24 hours.
Oh.
So you kind of feel Papazzotto's power within you sort of diminish slightly after you drink the beer. Seems to have taken the edge off. But you gain a d6 bardic inspiration. Basically, any d20 roll you make,
Okay.
you can add a d6.
I mean,
Wait, does it go away after you add it once?
yeah.
Yes, once.
Yeah, it's a
you
bar-
roll
it's a-
this die
it's-
once and add it to a result.
It's like a baseline bardic inspiration. It's a d6.
But I assume that Papazzotto stuff is still gone for 24 hours, regardless of if I use it.
Yeah.
Yes. The d6 is for the next 24 hours. Anytime. Oh yeah, anytime in the next 24 hours.
Does everyone or once?
No, just.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. It says anytime in the next 24 hours, the character can roll this die once and add the result to a d20 roll he or she just made.
You just have unlimited
You
inspiration.
just feel inspired.
I really feel really inspired.
Sure,
by
we'll
this
go with that
beer.
because it does suppress the power, the
Yeah.
trickster god power. So we'll go with you can currently add a d6 to any d20 roll after you roll it.
I'm gonna keep my power.
Guys, the beer doesn't get you drunk.
Yeah.
Really disappointing.
So it's super not worth it.
Exactly.
You're just gonna have to pee real bad.
Exactly. It's the worst. Get all those calories. Fuck that.
In the middle of fighting this lich, you're gonna have to pee.
Yeah, I mean you all ate some food. It's good. All of it tastes good.
Is our butler friend still just chilling? Just
Does he have like an evil smile on his face?
He's like, you wait.
No, no, he just smiles,
Yeah.
gestures to the food silently.
I just thought of that.
he's solid, right? Like I can touch him.
But
Yeah.
It's just gross. Maybe we don't know what it's made out of, and it's just gross.
Yeah, he's just in a dusty black
Kathos
suit,
is the only one that ate people.
somewhat gaunt looking,
Good. Okay.
but
that's-
doesn't talk.
'cause
Just
people
gestures
like
and
pork, so-
smiles at you, facial expressions kind of thing.
I mean, you can only
We got a
make
bunch of
one
friends
like
out here if
cake.
you wanna come
Sugar
meet them.
covers so many things.
He shakes his head and
It's true.
starts, rearranging the cake platters, taking the empty, dirty plates and putting them behind the
This is
table.
all he does. Can I like frisk him? Like pat him down? Like you got anything?
Try to, and he kind of just pushes you away and shakes his head. He doesn't seem into that.
I don't blame
He
him.
doesn't swing that way.
People in Kathos are weirded out. It's like, what the fuck is Maurice doing now?
Hey, I'm just checking to see what like maybe there's like a switch or something on him that I can turn off and he'll shut down like.
I mean, he does pull out a Nintendo Switch real quick. Saves his Windwalker game
Breath of the
and
Wild.
puts it back. Yeah, sorry, but no, he's playing a
it's a
Nintendo Wii game on his Switch.
okay.
It's a thing you can do in this universe.
Ah.
Everything's backwards compatible.
Comes to be nice. What kind of fantasy world is this?
Exactly.
Suspension of disbelief, guys. Come
Are
on.
we done in here?
Yeah.
Unless you want to like kill this guy. Do you want
No.
to kill this
We
guy?
could kill this guy.
I mean, I know you like killing guys.
I like killing guys.
He's not doing anything though,
He's
so we can just
not
leave him
doing
alone.
It turns out he's just a Serac.
We can just
all
leave him
along.
alone.
Yeah, we'll leave him there and go to 11 o'clock. 12,
The other one.
the top one.
Roll a sleight of hand check when you
Me?
frisk him briefly.
Okay.
Ooh. What did you find out?
7. It's alright.
I could hold him down.
You managed to feel in one of his coat pockets. It felt like a marble of some sort, but that's.
Can we murder him
But
now?
then he pushes you away and doesn't seem
okay.
into that.
Can we murder him now?
Last time we had to deal with anything that was a bead related, it exploded in our faces.
Why would he have an exploding face bead
why wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, why is he here?
In this hellhole of a place.
Use your paladin thing. See if he's undead or celestial or fiend.
Sure, I could use
what
my
is
divine
he?
sense. See if he's
Is he just like a guy?
See if he's just like if there's something wrong with him.
It's celestial, fey, fiend,
Celestial Fae Fiend, I believe,
and undead.
and undead. Yeah.
He is none of those.
Wow.
Is he just a guy?
And that doesn't go through walls, right? I don't think it
No.
actually
No.
does. Yeah. Within 60 feet, but
It doesn't go through walls, so there might be some other ones somewhere around.
Yeah.
you're pretty sure that there's a lot of undead in this place,
Oh yeah,
but not in this room.
that goes without saying.
To the next door.
Yeah, that's
All right.
fine.
I feel
I'm
the
not.
sky
I'm not
is
gonna.
really
I'm not gonna.
suspicious.
You're not gonna sample anything else?
I'm good.
Double up on effects?
I'm just gonna eat my stew. And be
I
content.
feel like, yeah, I feel like you're gonna turn into a squash. She's gonna be like a sweet cake, and Kathos is about to be a pig,
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
and then he's gonna be a pig and eat you both, and it's gonna be awful when he has to turn back into a Kathos.
Well, you could also
if he
be.
turns into
You
a
could
cow.
get roasted. I could get squashed,
Oh.
and you could get iced.
Nice.
Yes, it did say ice.
Iced and then wasted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You have beer.
No, we're doomed.
We didn't even get
So are you gonna
wasted.
continue to this door, or are you gonna run across and do one of the other ones?
Let's do that one.
That door.
Sure. I mean, there's two other. Okay, we'll do this one.
We got 4.
Yeah, the description of iced cakes was a little bit weird. I guess I always assume cake.
It's like frosting.
I know. I always, but I always assume they have it. Like,
Well, it could
like
be
saying-
like a muffin.
I don't know. Like it's like cake by itself is like it's just like cake.
And besides, it's all a lie anyway. This door has a triangle carved into it.
That's,
Okay, we're working with triangles here, people. Who don't like those?
triangles are my favorite shape.
All right.
That's in a weird song, and I hate it.
What?
Triangles are my favorite shape. She's like, triangle.
A 5-foot wide, floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of this room is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder, an iron lever is set into a metal plate on the floor.
Alright, mage
Alright.
hand that shit. Right?
Mage hand goes through the tiny hole. It's too heavy for the mage hand to move it.
Alright.
We do it with
Pipo.
2.
No.
Pipo, you gotta do it.
3.
Yeah, turtles are basically like cats. You can like get through any,
Yeah, totally.
or like squids.
I guess I'll send Imp Face. Imp Face can try.
Okay, so you can bamf them away and then bamf them inside of the cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And then he dies
pull the lever,
painfully.
and you hear a ka-chunk and a rolling sound behind you.
Behind
And
us.
yeah.
Yeah, in the skeleton door. And looking back, you forgot to check before, but the pentagon and the triangle seals have now rolled away, and you can see the keys behind them. Pentagon. There's hexagon. I think is it hexagon?
Hexagon, pentagon,
Yeah,
and now triangle.
Hexagon, pentagon, and triangle keys are now revealed keyholes.
What are the other shapes we got left?
There is the octagon and the square.
Let's go to the square.
You gonna pass the octagon and head to the square?
Yeah, let's do square.
This one is the square.
Yes, that goes with the direction we've been going. And then I also pull back my imp
Okay.
and then put him back.
I wonder if there was another way to deal with that, or if there was a consequence if we did it wrong.
You know, soon.
You want to go
I
back in and
suppose
experiment?
we'll just never know.
I'm already positive something horrible is gonna happen about this food.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
We're gonna like get
Tasted
terrible,
fine, right?
Yeah, that was good. Rich, delicious.
terrible stomach cramps in the middle of the
Maybe-
fight.
Well
with the
prepared.
samurai.
Maybe it's after 24 hours. Then it like turns
We'll
into
see.
cake or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If
Turns
effects
into
persist
cake.
beyond 24 hours, seek a doctor.
Yes.
24 hours. That's a
This
long
room
time.
is filled with flying sheets of parchment.
What? No, so many paper cuts.
With writing on the pages visible as they flare by. A metal plate bolted to the far wall is set with a ghostly lever.
Which is the word? You said there's text on it. What does it say?
There's just, you can see that there's writing on the pages, but they kind of flitter around in the room.
Which is a ghostly lever.
If I grab one,
It's a
what
ghostly
does it
lever.
say? Can I grab one?
Make a dexterity check.
I can do it.
No, you can't.
I can't.
What'd you make?
I did a 6. So I can't
Yeah,
actually
you-
Get
Hold on.
advantage on that because of her barbarian.
Oh
That's
yeah, I can
Danger
save.
sense?
Saves.
It's not a save, it's a check.
Yeah, it's a check.
Okay, though it's actually 10.
You just managed to catch a page.
Yay! What does it say?
It appears to be a page from a spell book.
Ooh,
Arcane stuff on it.
neat.
We
Hey,
all
you
look
like
at it.
arcane
I
stuff,
love
right?
those. I love those.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I've
got
just
you-
been I've just been collecting spell books the whole time we've been in here. Can't do anything with them, but I like them. But I like them a lot.
They're just neat.
They're just neat. There's neat stuff in there.
Fancy. Great. So people goes in and
Yeah.
You said it was a ghostly lever? Like it's like a like.
Yeah.
like we can't touch
We have to assemble the spell book, and then something terrible happens.
Uh,
it. There's
so
many
you
pages.
walk up to the lever. It's
Yep.
carved from bone, but seems to be insubstantial. Your hand passes right through it.
Can a mage hand touch it? No.
It cannot.
Does anybody have a net we can catch all these pages with?
Start catching all the pages.
I do not have a net.
Why don't you have a net?
Why would I have
Okay,
a net?
Kathos, roll a dexterity check.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
wow,
not so
you
much.
must have rolled real bad.
You get a
I
paper
rolled
cut.
3.
Yeah.
I have a hunting trap. There's a hunting trap.
You get a paper
net.
cut, and you don't take 137 points of damage.
That's good, because
What?
that would kill me.
What else was in the room aside from the papers floating everywhere?
The lever that's
Not
sort
kill
of.
me outright.
I'm not figuring this one out. Like, what are we supposed to do with the paper?
Something with the spell book put together. And then
Can we
terrible
put the paper on the lever?
No, it just passes through it.
Damn.
I have a hunting trap. Does that include a net I can catch the papers with?
No, it's
Why
like
not?
a spring trap.
Aw. I thought
And the paper is too thin. You hold the spring trap up, and the paper is too light and thin to trigger it.
Aw.
Does my
I lied
awoken
to-
lizard have anything to say about this?
He's no, it's like
And our gods are like,
we, the company
cricket.
of the Yellow Banner never made it this far, as far as he knows.
our gods are like crickets.
Yeah.
Especially that one.
Yep. I don't know what's
That
going
was
on.
that was sleeping it off.
Yeah.
Crap, here's the god we needed.
That was advantage on wisdom checks, not dex checks.
yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes the gods have words to say.
Yeah.
They do.
What?
They do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're actually helpful.
That's all. That's the whole size of the room. Is this 3 squares?
Yep. 15-foot square room.
Oh my goodness.
Most of them have been about that size.
Oh, we can't see all the room.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Now
there
we
we
see
go.
too much of the
Now
room.
I see it.
I was looking on the wrong
Okay, got
screen.
it.
Okay.
And there's just paper everywhere.
Yep.
Um,
Flying around with sheets of parchment.
There's got to be a way we can get to the lever.
We can spend a lot of time catching all the pages and figuring it out. Are they? Is it numbered? That's the page I have. Does it have like in the corner?
Sure.
We have to collect all the pages and then put them back
Gonna
together
say,
in
your
the right
page
order.
is number 317.
Page 95.
3,000. Oh yeah. Okay.
There's like hundreds of these pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go catch
Oh
them.
my god.
Well, unless you have a better idea. People's gonna start catching pages.
All right, dex checks. Kathos, you helping?
Kathos is
Wait, I can
gonna be like, do you have any
Can-
ideas, imp?
Can I help you like explore the room, like
Yeah,
for
can
for
we-
anything else? Because this is I don't
Oh.
get this.
You catch another page.
Yay! I got a second page.
Looks like it's different from the other arcane symbols, so you think it might be a different spell.
Yay!
And that one has the number 94.
Oh, they're back to back.
Oh, you're back to back.
Yay. They go together.
Yeah, can we like feel around the walls and stuff and on the floor?
Well,
Yeah,
Pico is
I
catching
mean-
pages.
All right, so you're gonna roll to catch another one.
Yeah. I don't think I catched one that
No.
time.
You need at least a 10.
7.
Nope.
Oh, darn.
So I'm gonna help you to give you advantage.
Help people.
Help me?
You can just roll separately.
Okay, roll separately. Got it.
I don't really know
Oh.
how either of you. Are you gonna try to corner a page in the corner? And,
Yes. But I should catch like 2 pages. I crit.
Oh, you crit? Yeah, you yeah, you just go whack, and you have 2 pages, and they both look like spells. Go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 9, so plus 2, so 11.
So you have page 21 and page 60. You don't have any pages.
I don't think this is. The
When you catch these other 2 pages, the remaining pages in the room into dust,
We're only allowed to have 4.
which coalesces in the middle of the room.
Oh goodness.
They didn't want to be caught. They were free. Oh no, it's big.
Yeah, this is like shit. I didn't want to catch 2.
Why did you catch 2?
I should have left it for people.
And then it would only hate me. I'm glad we can share this burden since you caught equally as many. So that wasn't the solution. What was the solution?
So you
This might
see,
still be the solution. We don't
this
know.
is-
Like I have no idea.
This is like, I don't know why they set up this encounter this way, because that's not how the spell works.
Ooh,
So I'm just gonna remove them. So it
ooh.
a creature appears as all the dust collects.
What kind of creature?
Have we seen one of these before?
It appears to be a dust method.
Oh,
We have seen a method before.
We have some methods.
Yep.
Smoke methods, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
does it seem friendly?
It does not. It looks hostile. It also is shimmering with a magical effect. There are 3 illusory duplicates shimmering around it.
Oh. It's like a mirror image.
Mirror image.
Yeah.
And yeah, whoever made this encounter doesn't know how mirror image works, because they had 4 methods in the encounter, individual methods. Which isn't how mirror image works. They're within your square.
Okay.
Anyway, initiative. Kathos,
15.
Maurice,
16.
Peepo.
6.
Well, you did beat the method by just barely.
Yay!
Maurice.
He's hostile. I guess I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay.
$17.
Roll a d20.
3.
Let's see. So I think that means it hits. Yeah, it hits the main one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 or higher, and it hits a duplicate.
10 damage.
All right. That is magical bludgeoning, right?
Yep.
It's hurt. Anything else?
I'll keep smashing it.
All right.
19.
That hits. Roll a d20.
4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Keep rolling low, and you'll keep hitting him.
8 damage.
No, that was slashing. Don't think it matters. No, it doesn't. He's hurt.
3rd and final attack.
It's on an adventure.
Ooh, no.
That was quite
that
a meandering roll there.
It was like, I'm gonna be a 17. No, I'm
No,
not.
I'm a 3. Let's see. 11.
That misses.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Kathos,
Try to Eldritch Blast him.
you're at disadvantage.
16.
That hits. Roll a d20.
5.
Yeah, it hits.
He takes 10.
Oh, you have a modifier now.
I do.
Wow.
We're so proud of you.
Yay!
It does. That's so sad.
Aw.
I didn't get to do any of the fun things. I should have been rolling all the d20s and not you guys. You all lowballed
We
it.
alternate apparently between decent and crap rolls.
Yeah.
When it dies, it collapses and transforms into a stick of black chalk.
Stick of black chalk.
Yep.
You got a stick of black chalk.
Time for us to color in the...
Oh,
This is, by the way, yeah, this is the door with the square carved into it.
yeah, it's a square. Maybe we should make a square around it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, make a square around
I'm gonna
the.
spend a lot of time making sure that it's an accurate square.
Oh yeah, like perfect.
Yeah, it's like
What frame of reference are you? No, I'm kidding.
I'll just constantly be ducking my head back out.
Okay,
to
so
look at the
6 hours later.
But if we wait long enough, you'll get your god back.
Yay!
Alright. You draw a square around it, and the lever becomes solid.
Yay!
Let's smash that shit.
Turn the lever down,
That like button.
and you can hear the clickety clack of don't talk back of the seal moving away.
All right.
Yay!
One more room.
Last room.
The dreaded octagon.
One more room before we get murdered by.
You ready to step into the octagon?
No.
You're never ready, Gethos.
Be ready at some point.
We haven't had to fight anything yet. But no, that's not true. We just had to fight a Mephit.
Yeah.
Though it died really quickly, so it wasn't that bad.
You open the door. The ceiling of this plaster-walled room is 15 feet high. A leather-backed tome rests open atop a wooden lectern bolted to the floor. Set into the wall behind the lectern are 8 human skeletons, arranged so that they appear to be falling and screaming.
Well, seems like a room for everybody but me.
I don't have my free feather fall anymore.
Yeah.
That's true.
Peepo picks up Kathos and throws him in.
I do have Featherfall. Not free, but I have
I
it.
liked that it was free. I liked that it was
You
always...
don't get a free featherfall. You just don't take damage.
Right, you still fall. You still
Featherfall drops you at 60 feet per round.
Oh, so I go really fast, I guess.
Yeah, you just go.
Yay!
Okay.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
Well,
Better.
I have a character concept of a drunken master, and I was thinking about how his slow fall would work, and he would just go limp on a fall, and not actually slow. So he would, it's like the sad fact that drunk drivers tend not to get injured in accidents because they go limp, getting tense, and then that tends to hurt you more. So when he falls off a ledge, he just falls and goes limp and ragdolls and bounces, and then gets up, spending only 5 feet of movement because you can do that as a tipsy sway on Drunken Master. Anyway, nice aside there.
So,
character concepts on D&D Beyond.
are we looking for traps in here? Would we see falling skeletons?
Yeah, we'll look for falling stuff.
All right. They're, from where you're standing, they appear to be embedded into the wall.
I just want to look through the whole room for traps, like the floor,
Okay, so you're
the
gonna look in.
ceiling,
Gonna walk
wherever.
in.
It doesn't matter. Just want to look for traps. Yeah.
Okay. So the 2 of you are in here.
There seems to be
Kathos is
there
helping
seems to
look
be
for
a
traps.
motif of falling skeletons, so I'm looking for traps.
Roll a perception check.
18.
You look on the floor and notice thin seams along the floor's perimeter. Suggest perhaps a pit below.
Whole room.
Along the entirety of the 15-foot room.
I walk. Wait, it's 50 feet?
15 foot. So
Okay, sorry.
you know.
So there's a seam just across the floor here.
Yeah.
I'm
that's a
gonna
circle.
walk back out to the hallway.
So within
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk back out to the entrance.
Kathos follows.
There is not enough room. You can sit in the hallway.
Okay, what's on the lectern?
A book.
What does it say?
Can I read it?
It seems to have 8 pages. They're written.
That makes sense.
There's writing on each one. There's one line of words on each page.
Okay.
It's currently open to pages 4 and 5,
Okay.
and they're written in Infernal.
Crap. I send my imp to read them.
Of course you do.
Oh, if he's gonna do it, I'm just gonna leave. Can I? If the imp's gonna manipulate stuff in here, I'm gonna also go back out in the hallway.
You also notice with your perception check, you notice that on the leg of the lectern, on the side facing the east wall, is a secret compartment
Oh wow.
of some sort.
Okay.
But not a way to open it as far as you can tell. It just looks like it's a little door.
Like it'll open if we do something.
Oh, actually, yeah. You think maybe you can
Pry it
pick
open.
it? You might be able to pick it open
Yeah.
with a thieves' tools
Might
check.
trigger the trap though.
Yep. You can do feather falling yourself first, and we can stand out here cheering you on.
I can't read the book.
Okay. My imp's gonna read the book.
Okay.
I'm going back out if the imp's gonna mess with shit.
I mean, you can stand at the entrance. I think it's just the room.
And Kathos is reading with the imp from...
So you're looking through the imp's eyes and then reading them through the imp's
Yeah.
eyes.
Just to make sure he's not lying.
I don't. It's your servant. I don't think he's gonna lie to you. I know he's an imp.
Okay,
shouldn't have these
so
prejudices
starting
just because of the way he looks,
from
okay?
page 1.
Yeah, we'll start.
Read this entire
Okay.
book to us.
Backward, 8 to 1 is page 1.
Crap.
Page 2.
Backward,
The first page- wait,
8 to 1.
The first page says backward, 8 to 1.
Yes.
Maybe you should have him
Yeah,
read it.
so he goes backwards.
When do you have to read 8 to 1?
So you go to page 8.
Yeah.
It says forward, 1 to 8.
Oh, what the? That ain't right.
He's gonna keep going backwards.
Okay.
Keep going backwards. Page 7, speak the rhyme and meet your fate.
Okay.
Page 6, turn their flesh and bones to cinder. Turn their flesh and bones to cider.
Cider.
To cider.
That's what you just drank.
I did.
No,
it's
thought
beer.
It was
Drank beer.
Beer. It's not made. It's not.
Real cider.
It wasn't hard cider.
Say.
If it was hard cider, I would be drinking as hell
Page
right
5.
Ah.
Spin, iron spider.
now. Spin, iron spider? That's scary.
Yeah, this is awful.
Page 4, see the lever, clear as day.
Okay.
Do you see a lever now?
You don't. Page 3, keep the spider locked away.
Okay.
Page 2, speak the rhyme until it's done.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, that's not what page 2 said before.
No.
You read page 2.
We haven't read page 2.
You read page 1 the first time.
We read
Okay,
And then
page two.
it's backwards,
And
8
then-
to 1. Yeah.
And then you flip page 1 and you read backward, in 8 to 1.
Okay.
And nothing happens because you spoke it outside of the room.
So,
Okay, so
What-
Kathos is like, Imp, can you read that now?
Read it out loud for us, please.
Wait, no, I can
which-
speak through my Imp.
which way?
I don't know if you're.
Is there a right way? There's got to be a right way.
Does your imp know common?
Yes.
Okay. Can your familiar speak?
Yeah, he's an Imp.
Oh, with the warlock thing. Okay. Okay. So which way are you gonna have him read it?
There's got to be a right way. Which, I mean... What are the order of the things? So it's...
Yeah, what happened first? Can we just review it first real quick?
The first page told us backward 8 to 1, right?
There you
Oh,
go.
it's over here.
Ah. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Keep the spider locked away. You will ever click it. Spin, iron spider. Forward, 1 to 8.
It was open originally to pages 5 and 6.
I don't
Or
know.
4 and 5, sorry.
Is there a clue in that would indicate to us like how it's supposed what direction we're supposed to read it? Because it tells us to do both things. We want to see the lever clear as day. That's what we want, right?
I guess he'll read it forward. Read it from 1 to.
As if we. I'm looking at odds and evens and like seeing if they match up.
Iambic pentameter.
So backward, 8 to 1. Keep the spider locked away. Spin, iron, spider. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Or speak the rhyme until it's done. See the lever clear as day. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Forward, 1 to 8. I don't know. One of them is correct.
And he'll
Can confirm.
he'll read it the way that we just did it first.
Backwards, 8 to 1.
Yeah.
Not 1 to 8.
Yeah, do it backwards.
Yeah, backwards first.
I mean, these are hags, so we went maybe forward. Like normal thinking isn't the right way.
It starts with speak the rhyme. It should start with speak the rhyme, meet your fate, and end with till it's done. Because you're not done with it.
I suppose that there's some logic there.
I just think that
Or you start with the rhyme and you finish until it's done.
the first few ones are better to end on, like lock the spider away,
Right.
and see the lever.
But if that's the case, then maybe we want them to come later in the rhyme as opposed to earlier
Yeah,
in the
that's what I
rhyme.
think that's what you end with.
Yeah.
Like spin the spider. It doesn't help you. It's already locked away. Let it stay locked away.
Well, I don't want a spider to come out of here. Do it backwards.
Yeah,
Backwards.
the imp's gonna read it backwards.
Forward.
8, 1 to 8. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Spin, iron spider. See the lever clear as day. Keep the spider locked away. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Backward, 8 to 1.
Will he die?
You hear a click.
Have him check where I found the secret compartment.
Yeah, can you check where the...
He checks around the back of the lectern. He's a little smaller, so he can actually fit back there. There is a brass lever inside.
He pulls it.
There's another click and a rolling sound as you see the octagon seal on the skeleton gate roll
Yay.
aside.
Jonathan's like, yay!
If we did it
So-
backwards, it would be a spider.
Do you-
Spinning
do you-
You mean
that's-
forwards.
that's forward.
Do you want to have him do it the other way too?
No!
I think we're okay without spiders.
I mean, we're not in the room. We're safe, right?
No, spiders can move.
That's true.
Yeah. They have 8 legs.
I know you forgot that.
No, it would be very amusing if your imp read it the forward.
As well.
Because he wouldn't fall because he's flying. Because a spider would kill him.
Yeah, we don't
I
want to fall. We don't want to fall into
wanna
some sort
hurt
of
my
trap.
imp.
Yeah.
Drones could turn
I
the
want him to
spider.
not hate me, so
We could have imp cider though.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't because he'll poof into his pocket dimension.
Yeah.
He's not an actual imp.
Okay. You gonna head back down to the door?
Yes.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay.
It's time to put in all of the keys. Except it's more like mage hand, mage hand, mage hand.
We are so trepidatious. This place has made us paranoid as hell.
Yep.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yes. I got sucked through a metal fan once.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the thing.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember that room? We had a fun time with it.
Oh yeah.
That was also the room with the chests in it, remember? Where everybody got inside but me.
Yeah. One of us was smarter than the other.
So, where are you standing when you open this door?
I mean, if we have mage hands, we can stand back.
Like 20 feet.
I mean,
30 feet?
the room is 40 feet wide, and yeah, I think you can control mage hand up to like 60 feet.
All the way back.
It's either 30 or
Yeah,
60.
we're all the way
I can't
back.
Okay.
I'll be one in front of them.
So you pull out all 5 keys. You start moving
Yeah.
one of the keys over
Well,
floating through the air.
Well, two at a time.
2 at a time.
Yeah.
As you start to float them, there's the bronze cauldron in the middle. You float them over the cauldron, and then they stop. And holding the keys in hands just starting to appear on either side of the cauldron are 2 hags.
They look like tieflings.
No, they don't.
No, they do not.
They really don't. One is
Do they have a tiny fairy?
one has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and ants nesting in her skull. The ants, that thing is the okay. And the other one wears a string of chattering children's teeth and thumps around on a heavy peg leg.
Oh, hey!
And you recognize her as Peggy Deadbells. And
I don't recognize
they
her.
both are now holding one of the two of the each one is holding one of the 2 keys. 2 of the they each have a key.
Hey, Peggy, good to see you.
Says
You killed Peggy Nana.
No, we
I don't know what
didn't.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit straight up I did.
I was like, when did you guys kill?
You were asleep.
Are you asleep for both encounters with these guys?
The first time more eventfully than the second.
Yeah.
I think you should probably roll for initiative.
Hope y'all are ready for Kathos to betray you.
Oh.
Why? Do anything?
You let them have his stuff.
I mean, I didn't. I told them to go away. And they did. It was good.
Let them have his stuff.
I didn't.
You watched it happen.
Yeah, and I yelled at them to
Kathos.
stop, and they did.
17.
They were very polite. Or she was.
Yeah, she was.
Maurice.
She stopped because she already got what she
23.
needed.
Yeah.
Peepo.
11. We couldn't undo what was done. We weren't a high enough level to fight them.
That's true.
What was your initiative, Peeps?
11.
Okay.
Yeah. Maurice. 2 hags.
So we're fighting, huh?
You're fighting hags.
Now, I technically was not present for Peggy Deadbell, so I don't know which is which.
Peggy is this one.
Is that one that were there?
Yeah.
So I guess I will walk up to the one directly in front of me. The one, because I don't know the difference.
Widow Groat.
Or was that? I don't know their names.
Yeah. They just
They just
described
introduced
them.
themselves.
Like,
Yeah.
hey!
They have name tags.
Widow Groat.
Imagine, if you will, a dark name tag.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex on Widow Groat
Okay.
and give her disadvantage on strength checks.
She, okay.
And then I will attack with my mace. Uh, 13.
13 will not hit.
Okay, second attack. 23.
That'll do it.
Uh, 12.
Okay.
And my third attack. 18.
That hits.
Nine damage.
All right. Kathos.
I am going to Eldritch Blast the same one.
Okay. Widow Groat.
I missed horribly.
Feel bad.
All of them?
The highest was a 13,
Yep, that would miss.
and then 2 nat ones.
Yeah, I see the two net ones.
Good job.
Okay. Widow Groat gets to go.
Cathos is like, see, I don't want to hurt you guys. I missed everyone.
You like missed by a mile. I wasn't trying to.
She steps to here.
Oh boy.
Cast a spell.
Can I tell what she's casting?
Seems lightning-y.
Yeah.
I counterspell her.
Oh,
What,
wow.
at what level?
3rd.
Roll a check.
What do I add?
It's a spellcasting check, so whatever your spellcasting stat is. So wisdom check, basically.
Or it would be charisma now.
Sorry, charisma.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
23.
The other Peggy, cast counterspell on your counterspell.
Cathos flicks her off.
She grins. She seems intrigued. And the 4th level lightning bolt goes off. So I believe that's a dexterity saving throw.
You are in
You
10
have-
feet of me.
Oh, what does that mean again?
Yeah.
You had 4.
Yeah. I get an advantage.
Man, what is the save?
Got
Hold on.
19. Oh no.
15. So plus 4.
19.
Yeah. 19.
It's a DC 14, so 19,
19.
19. Natural 1, so you fail.
Yeah.
You were really close, so it's hard to
So
tell.
it's 96.
Oh shit.
So
34.
34
34.
points of lightning damage for you, and 17 for the two of you.
Cathos is like, next time cast fireball.
So I should make a newt.
A newt. Oh, I also could have added D6, wasn't I?
Yes, you could have.
I'll remember. Fascinating.
So
Not used to my
they're
weird
down to
beer
there,
powers.
and they're down to there. Okay. Oh, it's Peggy's turn.
No.
Okay.
This is when we die. Ah, crap. I forgot about all of our friends.
Yeah, there's
She casts a spell.
Does he?
Can I tell what it is?
Magic missile.
It's like, what the hell, man? That's all he got.
And deals 2 points of damage to Maurice.
just one?
She splits it between all three.
Oh.
4 points to Kathos,
The shit, man.
That's funny.
and 5 points to Peepo.
Ow.
Magic missile.
Still have time for
Peepo,
Kill her, people.
I would like to raise.
you would like to rage.
Yes. And I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit the one that's already gotten hurt, though. Can I get over to her?
Yeah?
To who?
Already hurt one.
Widow
for-
Girl.
Widow Girl? Yeah, you can get over
Yeah.
to her. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do the magical feast effects last round. My bad.
I knew it.
They were still percolating.
Didn't
So
let them settle long
let's
enough.
see. You ate the roast boar.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls against Widow Groat.
Damn.
And you ate the squash stew, so you have a disadvantage on attack rolls against Peggy. You ate the ice cakes, and you would have had disadvantage on attack rolls against Maggie Nana, except she's dead. So
Yay! What about the beer? Is like this? Oh my God.
that the suppression to the
Okay.
spirit.
All right. So after we finish this, I can go eat all that food.
That's true.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna rage and recklessly attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's 28 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That would hit him.
actually, it would have been 30 something to hit. If I had
Still hits.
96. Are you sure? I don't know. And then I can't find it. D10. D10, right? Yeah. I know what I'm doing. 7. So that's 15 damage for my first stack.
All right. That is magical slashing, right?
Yep. And I forgot to do the thing. Can I do the thing where I... What's it? It's been too long. I can't remember what I can do. -5 to attack for plus 10 damage.
Yep.
Great weapon master.
Third
Yeah.
master.
I can remember new things. Okay. So yeah, that one hits. It's 19.
Yep.
So that's 10, 15, 17. 23 damage.
Jesus.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's heavily injured.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's a 9, not a 6.
Oh, you're right. Because it is.
So 3 less.
3 more.
Oh, 3
I
more.
thought it was 6 and it was 9.
Okay then. Maurice.
Kill the hag.
Yeah.
Because I can't attack that one.
Yeah. I will attack the hag. It's a natural 20.
Nice.
Should I save some resources or should I?
You'll want to save some. I don't imagine us getting a nice long rest before a Surak.
Yeah.
Unless the Surak's like, you guys can take a good nap before you fight me.
We literally took a nap in the hag's, like, den.
Yeah. They were watching us the entire time.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything.
It's true. I don't know if the Surak will be that nice.
Seems like he probably would be.
Yeah, it seems pretty
It's
nice.
only 15 damage with that attack.
Okay.
And second attack. 10. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Third attack. 15.
That will not hit.
Oh. And can I move to her south? Yeah, right there.
Okay. Kathos.
Do I want to try to attack her with disadvantage? Or attack the other one?
Do you have a spell that could?
I could...
Maybe you should just attack then.
Yeah.
I'll Eldritch Blast Peggy.
She counters. No, I'm not.
That'd be funny.
I mean, she could.
She could.
You're gonna hit Peggy.
She'll cast it at first level, though.
Yes.
Are you going after Widow?
Peggy.
Okay.
I have disadvantage on Widow.
Yeah.
We saw how well 9.
Oh, you're rolling all 3. Okay.
Yeah. That one's 17,
That hits. That is their AC.
and then the others are higher than 17.
Okay.
12, 22, 23, 29.
Oh,
Yeah.
your magical missiles have a little more punch than hers.
Kathos sticks his tongue out at her. That's what she gets for counterspelling my counterspell. And then magic missiling me. Who does that?
All right, Widow.
Oh, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna give healing stuff to 2 of the healing lights.
She counterspells you.
That's not counterspell.
It's a class
not
it's not a
the
spell?
healing Spirit. It's,
Okay.
Is it
It's not healing word.
Yeah,
The
it's
druid or cleric?
Okay.
It's druid.
How much?
Shepherd druid. Shepherd druid.
You get 5 and then 2 temporary.
Okay. She is. How are you all looking in abstract terms?
Took a hit.
I took a big hit.
I still have temporary hit points.
It's okay. Widow is going to cast a spell on people.
What? And I was recklessly attacking, so if that matters.
Powered kill. That would suck. Oh.
No one gonna try to counterspell?
Do I know what it is?
It's probably not something you've seen before. It is. Oh, it doesn't show the school. Hold on.
Powered stun?
I think it's.
Do you think they're 9th level casters?
It's transmutation.
Blight? I don't know what. I don't know.
She pulls out a caterpillar cocoon
Just
as a spell component.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
But I know Peggy can counterspell my counterspell, so I'm.
As far as you know. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
You can do it.
You no longer have advantage on it because of.
you do.
But
You
you do
are
get
within
plus
10.
4.
You are within 10 feet of me.
Good.
So
And I get to add my d6.
yes.
That's totally as good as advantage. 18. 21.
She attempts to cast polymorph on you, but you succeed.
Yeah. She's trying to turn you into a caterpillar.
What is she trying to turn me into?
Oh.
I'm curious. What did I feel like I was turning into, but didn't?
A turtle.
Like an actual turtle.
Like an actual turtle.
Dream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
every
do you want?
twice.
I mean, it's an unwilling creature. Do you want to turn into a turtle?
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
I'm turtly enough. I am the perfect amount.
Turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 4th level spell slot. Peggy is going to cast a spell on herself.
Can I tell what it is?
Her eyes start to turn black.
I don't know what that means.
It's eye bite.
I don't know what that is.
That's a high level spell.
6th level.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna give her a way to debuff us.
Oh. I guess.
I mean, if you want to save resources, like
Yeah. I'll keep my spell for now.
Okay.
I don't know what that does.
It's mostly a warlock spell, I think. Alright. There goes that. Her eyes become an inky void. And she looks at... who's been dealing damage? Kathos.
Kathos did like no damage.
I did a lot.
You did a lot of damage with your Eldritch Blast.
It's all the warlocks have.
Oh, this isn't formatted very well. Let me just grab the other one.
It's okay. Kathos not counterspelling only kills Kathos.
That's good.
yeah,
So
we can feel
nobody
good
we
about
care
that.
about.
Wow.
Kathos is like, we see who gets healed now.
Looks at you, Kathos. Make a wisdom saving throw.
You are not in my range.
I'm not in your range because you left me.
I'm sorry.
16?
It's a success.
Yes. Nothing happens?
You start to feel sleepy, but shake it off.
If only I were an elf.
Yeah.
Peebo.
If only.
Actually, that wouldn't apply here. It's
Oh,
just
really?
the unconscious
Oh, it's
effect.
unconscious, not actual sleep.
The effect is called asleep, but you just fall unconscious.
Alright. I'm gonna attack Widow. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, Widow Groat.
Widow Groat. 11, 6, 17. It's 4. So I'm doing the -5 plus 10 damage.
20.
Yeah.
Something.
21
Jesus.
Wow.
for 20 damage.
All right. Oh, 21 for 20 damage?
21 to hit. 20.
Oh, my bad.
20
22
damage.
damage.
Is it 20? Oh, it is 22. Yeah.
22. 21, 20, 22. There we go. That's
Somewhere
right.
around there.
One of
you
those
know.
things. She is critically injured.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Gonna cut her in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I cut her in half. 'Cause that's over 20 to hit.
Shield or something, I don't know. They don't have shield, unfortunately.
Oh, darn. For
I love
27.
shield.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 27 damage.
I love the power glove.
Pop.
Yes, you killed her. Run over to Peggy.
Oh, yeah, you did a third attack. Your turn. That's 16. 21 to hit
That hits.
for 27 damage again. 10, 20. Yep.
Okay. And she needs to make... Oh, I need to... Hold on. 2, and 0. Okay. She needs to make a con save against concentration. DC 13. No. Eye bite goes away. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Maurice.
I'll move to her south side.
Okay.
I'll move my
Hex
hex
throw.
over from the
Okay, and it's...
exploded corpse of
You have
Ogre.
disadvantage on this one?
I have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes. 14.
That misses.
Second attack. 13, so less.
Yep.
Third attack. I rolled natural 1. And a natural
no.
20. So, yes. Fail. Fail, fail,
Aw.
fail.
She grins. Kathos.
Hey, Eldritch Blaster.
She counterspells you.
Yeah.
Is she gonna?
Yeah.
Good.
I was like, I could counterspell that.
It's so not worth it.
It's not. It could be, though.
Oh, she counterspells it at 5th level, so you have to roll for it. No. At 9th level.
She's almost dead. Do I?
Um,
Nah, I won't. We'll let people
She
kill her.
says, I can make a deal. If you spare my life. I'm the only
No.
one left.
Let's see what she offers and then kill her anyway.
That's one less hag than normal.
Yeah, we can see what she offers and then kill her.
But you must swear on your mortal soul not to harm me.
I'm not comfortable.
Once I have given you the information that I have.
I'm not comfortable with that promise.
Nope.
I think we're more comfortable with killing you.
Yeah, you're unfortunately gonna have to die now.
It is...
I was willing to make a deal,
It
but
is very, very useful.
I'm getting outvoted here, so I
It's-
can't help you. I'm
It's
sorry.
useful information.
Do we have Speak with Dead?
No,
Damn.
we do not have clerics. You're the cleric. Do you have speak with dead?
I'm a gentle cleric.
I know how to leave the dungeon.
Yeah, we're gonna kill a Serac.
That is not how you leave the dungeon.
It's
We'll
actually,
find a way out eventually.
it's actually a good
Will
thing.
you?
It's really good to know.
There's only one way to leave, and I know.
We'll find it.
As well, I know of a great treasure. Greater than that of the beholder.
Oh, I mean, we don't care about trash.
Yeah, we're not in this for the gold.
It is a vast cache of treasure points.
I mean,
Oh, well, in that
Oh well,
hey,
that-
wait.
many items, perhaps.
knowing how to leave, though, is pretty useful. Because I do
I don't-
anticipate a problem once we kill him, and then,
Oh.
like, it's crashing down, and there's
And
no
then,
way out.
but there's also, she also has to promise us that she won't help and hurt us, and also on her mortal.
If you let me live,
Does he have a mortal soul?
I
What
give
are
you
they?
this information, and then I leave.
and you never harm us
Oh,
again.
and I also give you this key back.
Oh, yeah. That's also important.
This what?
Well, I mean, we'll get the key if we kill you.
Yeah.
Unless I leave.
You won't help him when it comes time to the end. Why are you helping him
Not
now?
with only one. You have destroyed our coven.
They started it.
Yeah.
We'd hoped to finish it, but
But at last you were thwarted by 3 of us.
3.5.
3.5.
I was distracted by the Minotaur.
He is quite handsome.
Oh, yes.
It's the
As
best of
Minotaurs
us.
go. The classic example.
It's amazing
of a
that you can
Minotaur.
fit all of those people into a 5-foot square.
I know.
It's great.
Apparently, everyone is just turned in Irish.
It happens.
Fine. Fine. We won't harm you, and we'll let you go for the key and the way to get out of here and the treasure. Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
And
Oh,
you
we
will
did-
swear upon your mortal souls,
We'll swear.
all 3 of you.
We swear we won't hurt you this time. If we do encounter you again, though, that's off. How about that? That's not fair?
Very well.
Yeah.
Coolly.
She gives you the key.
What's the info?
The other key is on the dead body of the other hag.
Yeah, we can get it.
Mage hand that.
Like, so jiggle it to get
She
off.
says, hidden on this level of the dungeon is a library of lost lore, guarded by an Arcanoloth, whose true name is Igoraxig.
What?
Am I supposed to remember that?
How do I? Can you
How
spell
do you
that?
spell it?
Yes, I can. It's right there. Igoraxig. Yggaraxyg.
Oh, so simple. Simple.
Okay. An Arcanoloth.
An
So
Arcanoloth.
like a
Do we have to
fiend.
kill that?
If you know its true name, then you can stun it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, then getting out?
There's only one way to leave the dungeon. The Ebon Pool. Charred bones point the way.
Do we need anything to get through the pool?
Is that on this level?
Yes.
Okay.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
This is a new level, too. Okay.
Any other questions for her?
Do we need anything to access the pool?
Additionally, the red trail leads to death.
Good to know. Red's generally not a healthy color.
It said charred skeletons point the way.
Yep.
Okay, so fire, good.
That
red.
one and that one. They're in the chat there.
Okay.
And where is...
Wait, can we ask about the
Sir,
dolls?
Yeah, who
He's
did you
not
kill
here.
to make these dolls?
He's on another plane, I assume.
Yeah, what's up with the creepy dolls?
They're my children.
Like
There.
children you stole from other people?
Yes.
Can you restore them? Because this is...
No.
We're not giving the hag back the baby.
No. I want her to restore them to being not...
Children?
Not dolls.
They've been dolls
No,
for hundreds of years.
if we were to attempt that, they would die.
Is death really such a terrible fate compared to
Right-
this?
right-
I hold the
Jojo?
monkey?
Right now, it probably
If
is.
they
yes.
die, their souls would be consumed.
Okay, fine. We'll do it later.
We'll kill them after he's finished.
Yeah. Come on, look at this. He's holding up the terrifying monkey.
Wait,
with
so
the
how do we
wheel.
end the death curse?
Cheap. Smooths out the hair of Joho. Says, "Oh, Joho, you're so cute."
Or Clay No Face is just in the backpack.
It's kind of smushed together a little bit.
Why did you give him a
Pull him
wheel?
out, and he's all kind of crunched together, and he just smooths himself out back into his normal form.
And I just stuff him back in there again.
Kind of gets in all of your stuff. Sticks together. You ever like lost Silly Putty in a bag or
Oh
something?
no!
Fine. The woke lizard's got it.
He's
Bulldozer is stuck in it.
stuck in half of it.
He's fine. He's fine. I feed him.
Okay. And then she,
Wait, did she tell us how to end the death curse? Do we know that yet?
I imagine, kill whatever's on the other side of the door. Destroy
Okay.
the soulmonger.
What's
You know
it-
what you're doing.
What's on the other side of the door?
Soulmonger. I never go over there.
What's the soulmonger again?
Don't go over there.
Yeah, but you should know. It's like it's your neighbor. Come on.
I don't know my neighbors.
We don't go in that room.
On threat of death, or just because it's scary?
A little of both. A little of column A, a little bit of column B, some of column C.
Okay, goodbye, Peggy.
Do we want to break our deal?
No?
We let her go again. It's the same one we released. See?
If we want to break our,
You
deal,
have a
now's the
history
time.
with her.
Now's the time if we want to break it.
Nah.
Starts
I told her-
walking and
as long as
gathering
we don't
some
enc-
components and things and putting it in her bag.
I was specific as long as we don't encounter her again. I was specific as long as we don't encounter her again. So that means as soon as she leaves our site, if we see her again, then.
If I didn't have disadvantage on us,
She says that wasn't part of our agreement.
That wasn't, but please don't take them.
we can break our agreement
Okay,
right now.
well we can't
It's
kill
just-
you. We can shove you out the fucking door. I'm strong.
One might construe that as a hostile action.
It's
Nah, I do it to all my friends. Talk to them. I just throw them in the rooms.
She does.
She's just collecting supplies and things.
I can smash her supplies.
Kaz is gonna start putting the keys in the door while Peepo destroys everything.
Yep.
It's like
Are you
very
gonna
enraged.
look at the other hag?
Oh yeah, and grab the other stuff from the hag.
Yeah.
Right.
And smash all the stuff. Unless it looks helpful to us.
Just doesn't want his mortal soul to be doomed to a hag.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Happens like, what if one of them attacks you but I don't? Is that okay? Am I still safe?
But we don't know what will happen.
My mortal soul will be given to the hag.
Do we know this? If we kill the hag, you get your mortal soul back.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, if we just, like, one-shot her.
Right.
Like, there.
Yeah. I mean, she wouldn't have dealed if she was, like, thought she was gonna come out on top, right?
It's true. It's okay, we'll find her again.
Will
She's
we?
still in the room.
Maybe.
I've smashed all her stuff.
I can hear you.
I want you to hear me.
We just want to know what happens to our soul if we go
I would
back.
suggest you leave before I change my mind.
I smashed
Because I'm already dithering.
Much to do. Much to do.
Smashed all her stuff. All smashed up.
Take her bag out of her hands, just pour it on the ground, stomp on it.
Like, I'm not attacking you.
Did you find anything on the other hag?
Yeah.
Kathos?
Let's see. Where is the...
Found some 2 treasure points and a key.
Yay, we found treasure points.
What do we get?
She has the key. And then she had coins in her eyes.
Yeah.
Widow has a heartstone, a soul bag, and an iron ring with 8 keys.
What's a soul bag?
Sorry, heartstone. Stone.
Is this a thing you know that I don't?
Oh, I'm
It's a
I'm
hag
really
thing.
tempted to just break that deal just right now.
I mean, I smashed all her stuff. And I told...
Roll an insight. For me.
Nope.
And I established that if we see
I
her
have to,
again...
hold on, I have to look up hags in the, Nope.
I can meddle with this.
The heartstone is a lustrous black gem, said to allow the night hag to become ethereal.
Ooh.
The touch of heartstone also cures any disease.
Can I touch it to Peepo to see if it fixes the not godness anymore?
Ooh.
Is that a disease?
I don't think that's a disease. I
don't
mean,
think it's a
alcoholism
disease.
is a disease.
Yes. But didn't even get me drunk.
It's because you drink too much
Probably
already.
better off.
Oh, no, I just need to go drink more. Is that the answer?
Papa's kind of a bitch.
It doesn't do anything. It's not considered a disease.
Okay. Wait, we can go back and we can eat. What was the one for the dead person?
The soul bag. It's a black sack made of stitched flesh.
Ew.
Said to contain the soul of an evil humanoid.
Oh. What? Okay.
It doesn't sound like much of a treasure.
Yeah, it's like one soul, I guess. Okay.
They can do things with the soul. Perhaps when you're asleep.
It's in a bag. Okay.
Can we just let it out?
Kathos doesn't know Peggy
It's an
has.
evil
Doesn't appear to have a soul in it right now.
Oh.
Perhaps for reasons of soul-related issues.
Yes.
See, if we go back, she gets our bag,
But,
our souls.
I mean, it was it's a bag.
I mean, if she can't go ethereal, she's gonna. Oh, well, she can. She probably still has her heart gem.
Yeah.
You, Peggy's wandering around the room, and
Smashed all of her
she's sort
stuff. I smashed all of her stuff.
She takes it and casts mending, and then puts it in the bag.
Oh, come on!
Mending, puts it in the bag.
Just cut her. Just cut her. I don't care. I don't care what happens to me.
Then you cut her.
And
I
you
have
notice
disadvantage.
she also has a hearthstone that she puts in her bag, and she carries a soul bag on her back.
Somebody steal it from her.
Um,
Go. We didn't say we wouldn't steal.
and she
Can
also
I try to steal her
takes.
shit?
How many mending does she have? I smashed all of her stuff.
Mending
She
is a cantrip.
kind of goes through her stuff to make sure she has a pouch that appears to be made from gnome skin around
How
her neck.
do we know that it's no
Yeah.
skin
And she
specifically?
kinda-
Like, is it tinier skin?
Yeah, like how would we know?
You just it's pretty obvious when you look at it, really. I mean, come on.
Everybody
She kind of
knows
empties
it.
out in her hand and counts through it, and she sees a heart. You see a heartstone, as well as 5 black, lustrous black marbles that you don't recognize, and they look similar to the size of the marble that you might have felt inside of the gentleman in the black suit. And then she counts them and then pours them into her bag around her neck.
She's just packing up and getting ready to go.
What are those? What are
Oh,
those
those?
marbles?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. They're not important.
We're curious, though.
Yeah.
What,
Right?
Insane.
Right.
what if we want to grow up to be hags?
It's a little late.
I'm sorry, dear. That's not how it works.
I got a 25.
I got 16.
13.
She'd definitely lie about that. Those marbles about them not being important.
Can we
Those
steal them?
marbles are super important.
Can I steal
Peggy.
them without attacking her? Can I steal them?
They're in a pouch around her neck.
Yeah.
Can you cut her neck? Can you
Seems
cut her
like
head
that
off?
might be considered an aggressive attack, aggressive action.
We did not say no aggressive actions. We said we wouldn't attack her.
Harm her once her information is divulged.
That's
so
not harming her.
seems pretty harmful.
Just hit her.
Does it take any hit points?
Just attack her.
Seems like that might be an aggressive action.
The contract did not state aggressive actions. It said harming her. It doesn't.
Why don't you just harm her to death, and then we'll deal with the consequences?
How about you do it?
I have disadvantage. Otherwise, I'm going to just whiff.
Kind of there going, I just want to keep my soul.
Yeah, but the deal was for all of us, which is the only reason I'm hesitating at all.
So what happens to our souls when we go back on
You're not
it?
going to tell us?
What happens when we kill you right now, currently? Try and scare us, because we really would like to just kill you.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, well, you should tell us what happens, because we want
I mean,
to
you
kill
might not die, but you'll probably wish you had.
Why?
And is this for all of us, or just the person that hurts you? Because
I just want to steal.
You need to give me a convincing reason not to attack her right now.
Because we don't know what that promise means.
Don't care.
our mortal souls.
And
This woman is patently evil. There is no reason I should be withholding.
Well, because we deserve to know how to get out.
Shigambi is probably screaming in my head right now.
We deserve to know how to get out of here.
Yeah, what if we need those things to get out of here?
We could steal them. That's what I'm suggesting.
From a bag around her neck while she's standing
Yes.
right in front of us.
Yes.
And here's our entire conversation.
Yes. I'm not saying we do it stealthily.
Fuck this.
You gonna run up and attack her?
Yes.
Okay. Just skip to your turn. Roll to attack.
Kathos is also attacking.
Okay,
Fine.
we're just gonna continue
Fine,
initiative
attack.
as in before.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
We've been doomed now. Kathos is like, ugh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I get a hex. I'm gonna
I don't think
I'm
any
gonna
of
do a
us-
first level smite into her.
I don't know about you. I don't think any of us specifically said the words we promise our mortal souls, and maybe the implication isn't good enough.
Maybe. Maybe it'll be to that kind of thing.
19
We're
damage.
like a loophole. We didn't pick this up.
Okay.
Our insides are gonna catch on fire and we're gonna die.
It says Taco Tuesday.
When you hit her, she grins when you do that.
Oh. Just keep killing
Saving
her.
throw. You contract the contagion spell.
Nope.
Ew.
You automatically fail on your first save against contagion.
Nope.
Slimy doom.
Nope.
The creature begins to bleed uncontrollably. Creature has disadvantage on Constitution checks and Constitution saving throws.
Creature is immune to disease, natural and magical.
In addition, whenever the creature takes damage, it is stunned until the end of its next turn.
Wait.
Contagions a disease, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
But I can't speak for them.
Yeah. So none of that happens, as far as any of you know.
Hey, I thought there was supposed to be a thing that happened.
And she kind of looks at you strangely and says, "Huh,
Hey, you keep killing her.
Gathos."
Yeah, I hope.
Oh,
you
it's still your turn. Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I still have disadvantage, so I don't know if I'll hit her, but I'll try. Natural one on one of those. And natural one on one of those.
She kind of just looks at you strangely.
Here's hoping that
I was hoping that the smite that I put into her would be enough.
your 5 can help Kathos, right? Your lay on hands can cure Kathos' disease.
Oh, that's true. I can cure diseases with lay on hands. I forgot. Yes. Diseases and poisons.
So I missed with 1 because I was only 15, but the other 2 are more than 20.
Why does promising your mortal soul cause a disease? That doesn't line up.
I don't know. Slimy Doom is really nasty, though.
Oh.
A little bit.
It makes you. It like stuns you.
Well, you have disadvantage on con checks and con saves, and whenever you take damage, you're stunned.
Yeah.
Till the end of your next turn.
Right, so 8, 10, 18 damage.
Okay.
Hopefully it's enough to kill her.
She's critical. You begin to bleed uncontrollably. You have disadvantage, just bleeding out of your eyes and mouth and ears and under your fingernails and everything.
Yeah, that's are you okay?
You have disadvantage on con saves and con checks, and whenever you take damage, you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
Well, this has only served to make me feel maximally guilty, by the way.
Good. You're like, yo, it's fine,
okay,
guys.
so
I'm like YOLO.
So
No
you
consequences.
fail the first save. So you fail the first save. You get 2 more of these in the next 2 turns.
And then I die.
If you fail those 2 saves,
Die.
it is a con save. Then it lasts for 7 days. Otherwise, you get over it.
You need to cure my disease.
I can do that. We need to kill her.
Anything else, Gathos?
That's all Kathos got.
Okay,
Okay.
Peggy.
Unless restoration.
I don't know if Lesser Restoration will do it. I think
Anything
it would
anything
have
that
to
cures
actually be-
disease.
It would actually have to be a cure disease
It
spell.
has to say
Yeah.
cures disease.
I of course have remove curse.
I mean, I can lay on hands. That does it.
Yeah.
Peggy. We can't just let her keep that poor guy with his little black gym doodad. Even though he's a really good chef.
Yeah.
She casts lightning bolt down here. That's an easy one to do.
Okay.
Yes, it misses Kathos.
It hits all 3 of you.
What?
It's a 5-foot, line, or 5 feet wide. Easily hits all 3.
Damn.
Everybody's
DC 14 dex
everybody's
save.
in my range.
Dex.
And you get advantage.
And I get an edge.
Oh, I made it.
21.
18.
25.
Okay. So. Oops. So you all take 16 points of damage.
I almost did 46. That was awful. I'm already bleeding out of my eyes.
Peepo.
I lost my temporary hit points.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
I know, right? It's so disappointing. I'm gonna block the door.
No, just attack her, people.
Kill her, please.
Now you got her.
No.
Attack
You
her.
got her.
People.
This person does not. I have disadvantage.
I don't really like bleeding profusely. It's
Well,
not my thing.
if you hit her enough, then
Just kill her, and then it's not a problem.
yeah. You don't have a god anymore. Just do it, Peepo. Peepo. Come on.
See, this is what happens if you were depending on me to kill it, and we're doing a thing that I didn't want to do. So I'm just gonna block the door. You got this.
You wanted to do it. You were
Blocking
in on
the
it
door's not gonna
until
do
I started
anything if she
bleeding
goes
out of my
ethereal, by the
eyes.
way.
Yeah, that turns out it was really discouraging.
Maurice.
You guys.
16.
That hits.
Okay. Nine damage.
Alright.
$22.
That hits.
14 damage. Yep.
Kathos is there like, heal me.
As soon as Peggy's deceased, I will run over and cure Kathos' disease.
Okay.
I failed my save.
Oh, did you know?
But then I get cured and it's fine.
You really need to clean yourself up. You got
Yeah.
you got all this.
Like,
right-
it's
just like
it's
bleh.
basically just that.
Kathos is gonna like rub himself
Yeah, it's
all
just-
over Maurice.
It's just bleh.
It's on Maurice.
Yes, all the blood in the hands and the eyes.
It's okay. It's all right.
And then he goes for Peepo.
Hey man, I don't want any part of that.
Nope. Nope, you're getting it.
You're
That's not my
bleeding
blood.
from everything.
At least
Yeah.
not my blood, man.
Getting on Peepo.
Toenails.
Since I made the wonderfully rash decision to do this, I will search her corpse and get those marbles.
Okay, five marbles, another stone thing.
And I'm going to heal myself.
Seems like the fire. Oh, you could have healed the disease with the stone.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I thought about that. It was
Okay,
Chance
so
I get to use my paladin abilities.
we will end with the reveal of the room beyond. I assume you put all of the doors in the key.
yeah.
Oh, the door's in the key.
Doors in the key.
We did that. All one door in all 5 keys.
Yeah.
When you unlock all 5 tumblers, the skeleton gate can be pulled open like a normal, albeit heavy door, revealing a wide staircase that descends 20 feet down. And let me do the mask here.
What?
You're dying.
Uh,
You're dying. I can give you... What's your max?
73.
I can give you 10 for 60.
Okay.
Oh god, it's so large.
Crumbling balconies overlook a pool of lava filling this triangular chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by 3 adamantine struts. Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, writhing tentacles sprout from the cylinder's cap. a shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant floats near the cylinder. Its
that a
body is
baby?
wet and malformed.
Yep.
Its arms and legs are atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord.
It's a baby. Sararak wanted a baby, so he did this.
Remind me of your spirits.
Ijin?
Shigambi.
Papazotl.
Papazotl. Shrewd Papazotl suspects that the Atropal might be vulnerable to radiant damage, and that killing it might summon forth its evil master. Yours-
Ijin?
Ijin?
Ijin.
Fickle Ijin encourages her host to investigate the mist-filled archway on the south balcony.
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
And,
Shigambi.
Shagambi. Virtuous Shagambi recognizes that the Atropal is unholy and orders her host to destroy it at once.
I can do this.
Sacred Flame.
And I believe I have a picture of the Atropal, which is unfortunately not linked.
It's an elephant-sized baby.
It is.
I assume we need to deal with the thing with the tentacles too, though.
Maybe it's attached. I don't quite understand how to hurt it because it's so far away. So there goes
There's like these things, they're like beams or whatever.
You
Yeah.
run along the beam.
Okay, so it's not this, a soul monger,
Yeah.
a creature from Mordenkainen's Tome of
I don't think that's it.
Beast. No. Let's see.
It's not a shadow elf?
Oh yeah. So here's a picture of an Atropal from the description of the Atropal.
It is an ugly baby.
It is definitely an ugly baby.
And here is the Atropal. Here.
Oh.
I'll just be amusing with my censorship.
Ew.
Ugly baby.
And this is a picture of the Death God's nursery itself, with a censored section of the image.
That's
Actually,
It's a creepy baby.
I don't really need to do that. It's pretty obvious who it is and why he's not here right now.
Oh, he cares about his baby.
So, is this thing attached to this thing?
So to go back to the map, yeah, you can see there is a umbilical cord running from the Atropal into the Soulmonger, and the Soulmonger is held in place by these beams,
Oh.
And
as
there's
well as tentacles writhing out of the top of the, which are, I believe, are these purplish, bluish things.
Okay.
I don't understand what we're supposed to do,
Destroy
Murder
it.
the creepy baby.
but I don't understand how.
We'll figure it out.
Blade and sorcery.
Yes.
Yeah.
The same way we destroy everything else.
But
We hit it till it stops moving.
Yeah.
Is it suspended above, say, lava? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I might not be very helpful against.
maybe you can attack the ground that the thing is strapped into, so that it falls into the lava.
It's a long
The struts
ground.
look to be wide enough that you could walk on them.
Struts.
Got it.
I mean, it's not on the struts. I would be walking on the struts and hoping not to get knocked over.
Yeah.
Yep.
The lava pit is 30 feet below the floor of the room.
Maybe we can go take a long rest and I can get my god back. They came back temporarily for some reason.
And along the east and west walls, two balconies stand 30 feet above the lava pit, same level as you. Two facing balconies halfway along the room are littered by ornate glass bottles, fluted silver urns, ivory caskets, and other vessels, all of them inscribed with baleful sigils. And at the balcony at the south end of the room holds a misty gate of some sort. And
This is what we came here to do. Wreck this mess.
Figure out how to kill an evil baby.
The room is shaped like a cartoon fox.
You know, you could, alternatively, people, you could try and just, like, break one of those things.
They're made of
Yeah, like-
adamantine.
Like a walkway.
Yeah, I
But
thought
then
about
you
that,
can't
but he
break
said
it. It's just hard to do.
Well, I think that is where we'll end tonight.
Yeah.
With the fight with the Atropal next week. Will next week be the stunning conclusion of Murderhobos Anonymous?
Yeah.
Will we
well done.
TPK? Will we finally destroy the Soulmonger, destroy the Atropal, and maybe have a nice chat with Acererak afterwards? Tea and crumpets?
Sounds good.
Probably.
I mean, if he's down for that,
Knows.
I'm good.
Find out next time on Murderhobos Anonymous. As I flounder to get the outro started. There we go. That button. And then that button. And then this button.
I see it.
Yeah.